What's up, guys? Just had a sick chest and tricep workout, and right now we're going to tell you what we did, why we did it, and what we're thinking about why we're doing it. So first of all, you want to obviously get warmed up because we're starting with a heavy bench press. We're going to hit a 5x1 today, and so you want to warm up. Things we like to do is warm up our upper back because your power comes from your back in the bench press, as well as a lot of other major lifts. So if you get blood flowing in your back, I personally just feel stronger in my lifts, and I just feel like I can drive off the bench more.
Yeah, so did you say we did a 5x1? Pretty much just warming up. So like you said, we go from our back, and then I like to do like some rotator cuff exercises.
Like 5-pound plate, 2.5-pound plate.
I'll throw in some push-ups, probably like 10 to 20 push-ups, and then get under the bar and just bang out a few without any weight to make sure that I'm feeling good, get my form ready for when we are going heavier. From that, we'll all do another set of probably about 5. I did 5. What'd you do? Like 8, 10?
For what?
The 135.
Yeah, just warm up with a weight that's good for you, whether it's 135 or even just the bar.
Yeah.
Just do like 8 to 12 reps just to get the blood flowing and get used to the movement at a super light weight, and be explosive with it too. So drive the bar as if it's like the heaviest weight you're going for, so that way you can get used to the feeling of just driving off as heavy as you can.
I'll do 6 days.
Yeah. Is this a little more power?
Good job, buddy. Did you hit the PR?
Were you recording?
That was a PR.
That was a PR.
So from 135, we don't even count that as our first set, and then we go 5 sets of 1.
Yep.
I think my first set I did like 175, and then I did 185. Then I did 190, and I tried 195, but I didn't get it, and then I went back down to 185.
Yeah, so you want to work up. So around like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th sets, you want to hit the heaviest you can hit on that rep range.
Yeah.
So for me, I started with 215, and then my goal today was to work up to 225 because I wasn't feeling too great. So I wasn't feeling too powerful today, so I hit 225, which was my goal. Try doing 230 the next set. You guys will see that. I failed it.
Fucking, I wore my tricep. Oh.
Yo, this arm just gave out. God. I didn't have my shoulder pinned. That's what happens when you don't retract your scapula.
Let's go.
So then don't get discouraged if like after that I did 220 and failed that too. So when you like cash out on a heavy lift, you're going to be fatigued, and don't get upset if you have to drop 10, 15, even 20 pounds on your last set just to get the weight up.
As long as you're consistent with it, you'll always progress.
You'll keep progressing. It's just when you
he could have failed for any number of reasons. Maybe he didn't have enough water, didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe did you eat before?
Didn't eat breakfast.
You didn't eat food beforehand. You didn't have the energy.
Yeah.
And then maybe you just weren't feeling it for that day. Maybe you just weren't in it. But like, as long as you keep going every single week, you're consistent
Set
with it.
a small goal. Like I said, I wanted to hit 2 plates today. I did it. I wanted to get above 2 plates too, but you got to take what the day gives you.
Yep. So after that, we went over to an incline barbell press, which we did. From that, we did 8 to 12 for 3 sets.
Yeah. Focusing on as opposed to a bench press where you want to hit like the lower part, kind of like the nipple area of your chest. On an incline press, you want to try to get as high to your like clavicle and your neck, not your neck, but like your upper chest as possible, because that'll really focus all the attention on the upper pec, and you'll get a really good squeeze at the top. So that's what I'm focusing on when I'm doing my incline bench presses.
Okay, and then and after that, we went to a incline dumbbell fly.
Yeah.
For this, when I do these, I really try to focus on keeping my wrist above my forearm, so I don't literally rip my shoulder out of the socket.
So you'll see a lot of people who preach to go straight arm on these flies and come all the way out. that's putting so much stress on your deltoid, and if you're going a little heavier like we did today,
You could literally tear a muscle.
yeah,
You
it's
could.
gonna put so much stress. It's gonna fuck up your joints. It's gonna put so much stress on your tendons, and it's just not worth it. So, and you can get the same stretch keeping your forearms, your wrists above your forearms.
You just
and getting
retract
chest
your
back.
scapula, and
Yep.
you'll get the same exact stretch. So, better do it the safe way, and
Better safe than sorry.
go for longevity here, and being able to train for as long as possible than hurting yourself because you think you're doing more. After that was a cable.
Yeah, we did.
Cable.
So we went over to the cables and did cable crossovers. This really focusing on the lower chest, focusing on keeping your arms unlike the fly because it's a cable, it's lighter weight, keeping your arms straight and bringing them down across your body. Sorry.
There you go.
Down across the body and squeezing at the bottom. So like going from a high position across a low position because that's the way the muscle fibers in your chest want to work when you're hitting the lower chest. They're going from up to down. So we focus on when we hit our cable flies.
Going off that too, one of the main functions of the chest is to adduct your arms.
Yep.
Obviously it presses as well, but one of the, if you can feel it yourself, if you take your arm and then you bring it in front of you, that's one of the main functions. You'll feel the squeeze in your chest. That's one of the main functions. So you want to make sure for your chest exercise or your chest workouts that you do have some form of fly. After that was an incline plate press.
So this is I really like doing these at the end of my chest workouts because it really helps me build. If you're struggling to build your inner chest, it really helps you get that mind muscle connection. And if you keep your shoulder blades retracted the whole time and you really squeeze and you press your hands together on the plate, you're really going to feel it light up your middle chest, and it's just going to give you like a sick inner chest pump in my opinion. So I really like finishing off my chest days with that. I do it almost every chest day.
Yeah, it gives you a good contraction when you do those. That was it for the
Chest workout.
chest, and then after that we transitioned to triceps, where we did a cable rope push down.
So we just like to hit triceps after chest. Like we said in our previous video, we like hitting 2 muscle groups a day because the body really only needs, depending on the muscle group, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to fully recover it. So like we'll hit triceps again later in the week with more emphasis on that. So today we only did 2. We did the rope cable press down, and we also did a single arm cable press down. Both of these, you're focusing on keeping the tension on your tricep the entire range of motion and squeezing at the bottom because you really feel it. Because if you're just going down and trying to do the most weight possible, you're not going to feel it as much, you're not going to get as much hypertrophy. Hypertrophy. However the fuck you pronounce that word in that tricep. Hypertrophy. Thank you.
There you go.
Fucking Jesus.
You
Yeah.
were putting like a comma there.
Yeah.
Hypertrophy.
Just hypertrophy. You want to gain size in your tricep? Do those.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get big or die trying.
Get bigger, die trying. And alright guys, so that's gonna do it for our chest and tricep workout. That's how you get gigantic triceps and a huge wide chest that you can put a fucking cup on your chest like a shelf. That's how you do it. And yeah, so it's gonna do it for this vlog, this video. Maybe we'll add some day in the life things to this video if we get a chance, but if not, thank you guys for watching. As always,
Peace.
like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so that you find out when we get
When we
new
post.
videos posted, and go follow our Instagram.
All right, guys. Peace.